Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use CapCut. It's kind of a hard app, and if you're trying to find a video how to use it, this is the right video for you. Also, this is Ava's World, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Ava, and I'm excited for you. Please subscribe. So let's get into this. So first, I'm in CapCut right now. And before we get started, I'm going to be showing you all the different things you can do. So basically, right here, there's import. So import is a thing where you can import any picture you want. So what I'm going to do is, you guys, if you don't have any pictures or you don't know how to do it, you can go into Google and any pictures or in your pictures and download them to your files to add. But I'm going to be going into my downloads and yeah. So I'm just going to pick these ones for me, but you guys can pick whatever you want. So now you're going to see, after you pick your photos and import them, they're going to be right here in this little thing. So if you're wondering how you add it to your thing right here, you're going to push the blue plus. So I've just pressed it, and now as you see right here, I have all of my pictures from it. So yeah, so now also, so you can click them to do different things, and if you're wanting to click them to group them or something, and you're stuck on them, if they're all together, how you delete them, you don't press on the exact picture, you press on the one beside it, and then beside it, and then beside it, and you keep going, and when you're at the end, you push the the blank beside it to get them all off. And you can use this little white line right here. You can move it back and forth to go to different parts and edit different parts. So that was like this first basic part. So now we're going to be going into the learning how to edit. So how you edit is on the screen with this little thing. So you have this. So before I get started with the editing, I'm going to show you guys all the different symbols that you can use. So after import, there is audio. Audio is you can pick sounds for your thing. So there's many different sounds. So I'm going to scroll through. These are a bunch of them. And you can also search for like different ones. Like you can search pop, and there's like upbeat pop ones that are and sounds for your thing. So you can do whatever you want. Then beside audio, there's text. So the text is basically you can use this little white thing and go to anywhere you want in the thing, and then you just go into the text and push the blue thing. So I'm just going to show you guys an example of how you use it. So I'm just at the start here. I'm just going to push that blue button. And if you're wondering how you delete default text and write something in it, on the side of the screen right here, you will see default text. You just push on that and you can delete it and then write whatever you want. So I'm just going to write my YouTube name so you guys can just give an example. So Ava's World. So that's just my thing, and then it will pop up right there. If you want to switch the font, you just press on this thing. It will always start out as the system font, but the system font is just the regular one. You can switch it. So there's many different ones. So if you're always going to start with these ones, but if you don't want those and you're stuck on it, you're just going to press back into it, and you can search whatever you want. So the one I usually use is this one. If you wanted to use it, it's called Apple Chancery. So then if you want to switch the font size, you can use this little thing right here, and you can make it really big or small. So, and then right here, you can do color. So color, you can do whatever you want. So like you can do red, and you can also switch it through all these. But if you don't want the regular colors, there's a bunch of different other colors right here that you can use, not just white or black. So that's how you do the text. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. So now if you want some pictures, stickers, you can do this. So there's a bunch of stickers right here. You can go down, you can search pictures. So like I'm gonna do a heart. So I searched heart, and as you see guys, there's a bunch of different hearts here that I can use. So right here, there is this cute little heart, and I can add it to my thing whenever you want. Or you don't have to do hearts, you can do whatever you want and add it to your thing. So now there's effects. Effects are super cool. So how you can see all the cool effects, and when you press them, you pick an effect. But how do you get into your thing? So you take this little white line right here, and you go into whatever part you want. Personally, I like doing it to each little line when it transfers to the next picture, right there. And you can do whatever you want, but I like to do this at the start. I like to do like a little blur, and then it comes back. So let's go into the blur and pick it out. So you can do blur, and also at the end I like to do this one. It's called the end, and you pick it, you can add it, and I'm gonna put it right here, right there. So then when you go here, you'll see this. So you're gonna put it right there, so then it closes like that. So now you have a super cool thing where it closes at the end. Now, and all the things you add, like all the effects and stickers and text, they'll be right up here in this small line above your thing. And how to switch it, you just move it to the parts you want. Now, now we're going to transition. Transition is just like, so if you have want a transition effect, it's basically a type of effect, but it's a transition effect. So in the middle of each picture, you can pick an effect to transition from. So you can also pick this one. My personal favorite is this one, but I'm just gonna add it. And so now right here, if you want to see, it goes like that. It just switches it right fast. And also, if you want to make it bigger, you can go like this, like that. And now it transitions to the next one. And now if you want to add it to all of them, not just that one, you push it again and you put it there, pick the size you want, and then you pick it again and again, and you keep doing it on each little one right there, and then you can go. So I'm going to show you like this. It goes like that little white line, then a little white line, and then you can do it to all of yours. So that was transition. Now captions, it's basically like the text, but you can switch the language. So if anybody that's watching is French and you want to do it, you can go into, instead of English, you can go down and you can pick French, and then everything you write is going to be in French. You can write it in English, but it'll transition into French. Now in filters, filters not that much, but you can just put it on your thing. I don't personally use filters that much, but you guys can do whatever you want. Adjustments is where you can just adjust your pictures. So if they're too big, if you don't want them to be smaller, you can make them smaller. Or if you want them to be bigger, because you can't see them, you can make them bigger. And the second last one is templates. So you can start, you don't have to use pictures that you have. You can start with templates. So there's a bunch of cute templates that you can use. And one of them that looked interesting to me was this new trend one. It's so cute, and it when you put your mouse on it or anything, it shows it, so you have an example. And yeah, so that was all the filtering and all the things that you need to know for it. So now I'm gonna be doing the real editing. So yeah, So basically when you're in here, you can do editing. Now I'm just gonna quickly finish my video, and at the end, you guys will be able to see it, to see what the filters and things do to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add my thing right back onto it. Right there. So let's add it. Okay, and then now, so basically you can also make your own cover for your video on CapCut or short. So as you see, it's just my first picture, but if you don't want it to be just your first picture, you can switch the picture anything you want, and you can also add some text. So you can add like text, and there's gonna be words right there. And yeah, so then once you're done making all your texts and you're editing your cover with what you want, you're gonna push save right here, and you'll see it loading, and then it will be saved for your cover. So and last but not least, the last part is how you save the video. If you worked really hard on it and you want to save it but you're done with it, you go, so over here in the top right corner, right here, you'll see these buttons, but then beside share, you'll see this export button. You're gonna push export, then you'll see this.